All right, well, let's get started. We're seated. Let's all get in seated position. Oh. All right. Inhale your arms up. Exhale your hands to your heart center. Let's just do what Kristen does. Generate some heat. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Cover your eyes and go within. Let's just say a prayer, offer up our blessings for Kristen's mom. Send her home. And let's inhale our arms up one more time. Take a deep breath in. And exhale your hands to your heart center. Generate some heat again. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale. And exhale, cover your eyes. Let's just bring our hands into mudra position. Let's take a deep breath on the count of 4. Inhale. And hold it. And exhale out 4. 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's inhale our arms up again. Take a deep breath in. Hold your breath. Swallow. Then exhale your hands to your heart center. Let's just twist over to the right. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale. And let's switch to the other side. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And let's go forward. Let's just lie back on our backs. We're going to start on our back. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Give your lower back a nice massage. Just feel your back on the earth. Feel the earth underneath you, supporting you. Nice. And open up your knees a little bit wider and just kind of shake out your knees, loosen up your hip joint. And bring your knees into your chest again. Squeeze them in. Open up your arms into cactus arms or T position. And let your knees just fall over to the right. Keep them up towards your chest to protect your back. Supine spinal twist. And look in the opposite direction. Knees to the right. Look to the left. Let your left shoulder lower to the floor. As you inhale, expand your ribs, creating more space for your breath. And as you exhale, release the tension. Let your shoulder melt down into the floor. engaging your abdominals, bring your knees back to center, hug your knees into your chest, rock side to side. And open up your arms into T position or cactus arms. Keep your knees close to your chest and let your knees fall all the way over to the left as you look to the right. As you inhale, expand the ribs. And as you exhale, let your shoulder melt down into the floor more, soften. See if you can soften your neck, your shoulders. And engage your abdominals, bring your knees back to center, hug your knees into your chest. Place your feet on the ground by your bottom. And we're gonna inhale, lift into your chest, lift your arms up as you inhale and lift your hips up as you inhale. Reach your arms all the way back behind you. Breathing into the chest. And as you exhale, lift your arms up and lower down vertebra by vertebra, engaging your abdominals, squeezing your belly in, then hug your knees into your chest, nose to knee. Do that again. Feet on the ground. Inhale, lift your arms up, lift your hips up at the same time. Breathe into your chest, coordinating breath and movement. And exhale, engage your abdominals, lower down vertebra by vertebra, arms up. Hug your knees into your chest, nose to knee. Feet on the ground. Inhale, arms and hips up over your head. Exhale, lower down, arms up. Squeeze your knees into your chest, nose to knee. One more time, feet on the ground. Inhale into your chest, big breath in. And exhale out of your lower belly, grounding yourself down. Hug your knees into your chest and squeeze tight. Place your feet on the ground. Let's just straighten our right leg up to the ceiling. Clasp on behind your hamstring or your calf, but avoid your knee. If you want an extra stretch, straighten your left leg long. And let's flex our foot and point. And flex and point. Articulating through the foot and flex and point. And flex and point. And flex and point. And flex. Let's hold it here. Let your hamstring release. Give it some time. Let's, with our right hand, place your left hand on your left hip and just open up that leg out to the right a little bit. Engage your abdominals, nice and strong. And bring your leg back to center. With your left hand, grab onto your leg somewhere. Right hand on your right hip bone, rooting that down. And just cross your leg a tiny bit over to the left to get that IT band stretch on the outside of your leg. And come back to center. And release. Straighten your left leg up. Grab on behind your hamstring or your calf. And flex your foot and point it. and flex, and point, and flex, and point, flex, articulating through that foot, continuing to flex and point, maybe circling it out if you feel like it. Let your hips be rooted into the floor. Let the back of the leg, if it's straight, on the ground, get heavier. Place your right hand on your right hip bone, root that it down, engage your abdominals, and open up the leg out to the left. Try to keep it high and up towards the left armpit rather than like right out to the side, as high as possible so it's in the hip socket. And bring your leg back to center. Grab on with your right hand, place your left hand on your left hip bone, root that into the floor, and just slightly micro cross it to the right to get an IT band stretch on the outside of your left leg. Breathe. This one can be intense. And come back to center. Hold it here. Let the hamstring release even more. And release. Hug your knees into your chest. Roll off to the side. And let's come to four legs. Or, I don't know what that's called right now. Not four legs. Hands under your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. That'd be kind of fun. Lower your belly, arch your spine, and look up. Inhale, cat cow. Exhale, tuck your tailbone under, round your spine, look towards your left. Inhale, tailbone up, lower your belly, heart forward, look up. Exhale, tuck your tailbone under, round your spine, look towards your legs. Connect breath to movement, do it at your own pace, loosening up your body, how you feel like it, maybe moving side to side, whatever feels good to you. Good, let's come back to all fours. We're gonna round our spine, tuck your tailbone under, bring your right knee to your nose. And inhale, kick your right leg out long. Keep it nice and low, flex the foot, and feel the strength in your hamstring. And tuck your tailbone under, engage your belly, knee to nose. And inhale, kick it out long, spine is long. Flex the foot, hips are square, and knee to nose. And inhale, kick it out. Keep your foot pointed this time. Hips are square. And reach your left arm by your ear like you're shaking someone's hand. Stretch from fingertips to toes. Squeeze your belly, hug it around your spine. Bringing the energy back into the center. Look down, lengthen the back of your neck. And release. Tuck your tailbone under, round your spine, bring your left knee to your nose. And inhale, kick your left leg out long. Flex the foot, feel your strength in your hamstring. Hips are square. And tuck your tailbone under, knee to nose. And inhale, kick your left leg out. Flex the foot. And exhale, knee to nose. And inhale, kick it out long. And last time, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick it out long, keep the foot pointed, square the hip. Reach your right arm by your ear like you're shaking someone's hand. Stretch from fingertips to toes. Squeeze the belly in. Reclaiming our center. The energy goes into the lower belly. And release. Bring your knees wider than hip distance apart. Big toes touch. Round your spine. Push back into child's pose. Open up your shoulders. Let your forehead melt down. Let your forearms be heavy. As you inhale, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, reach your hips back towards your ankles. See if you can soften the space between your shoulder blades and let that space melt down to the floor. Soft back. Inhale, push up to all fours. We're going to stand up on our knees. Knees underneath your hips. We're going to inhale the breath from the base of our spine all the way up to our third eye. So inhale. Let your breath move your arms, palms together, look up, hold your breath. And exhale, lower your arms and look down. Inhale, lift the energy up your spine all the way to your third eye. Stretch. And exhale, lower your arms and look down. Fully embody your breath. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, lower your arms down. One more time. Inhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. Child pose. Inhale, round up to all fours. Walk your hands forward. Shift your hips forward for modified push-up position. Tuck your tailbone under to hollow out your belly. Shoulders back. You're just going to do a baby chaturanga, so elbows like straight back. Just like tiny, just kind of heating up those triceps a tiny bit. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and everything hits the floor at the same time. Lower down. Kick out your legs, create some space in your body. Inhale, Sphinx pose, elbows under your shoulders. Energetically pull your arms back. Neck is long, chin is slightly tucked. Heart is open, tailbone down. Let your back just open up, lengthen out of the top of your head. Keeping your shoulders square, look over your right shoulder so you can see your ankle. And look over your left. And look over your right. And look over your left. And look forward, lower down. Spider fingers in front of you, elbows up. And we're going to initiate the movement. As you inhale, lower your shoulder blades down your back as you try to straighten your arms, tailbone down. And lower down. Inch your fingertips back a little bit, elbows up. Shoulder blades move down your spine as you kind of open up a little bit, shoulders away from your ears. You don't have to straighten your arms all the way, just feel your own body. And lower down. Hands a little bit back if you want. Inhale, shoulder blades, initiate the movement down your back. And lower down. Hands underneath your shoulders, peel off the floor, push back to child's pose, round your spine. Inhale, come on up, sit on your ankles if you can, if that's okay with your knees. If not, stand up on your knees, listening to your own body. Roll your shoulders back. Then squeeze your shoulders up to your ears. Inhale, exhale, let them drop. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, let them drop. Let it go. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, let it go. Roll your shoulders back. Clasp your hands on your back. And circle your head out. You could always sit in cross-legged position if that feels more balanced. Up to you. Circle out your head. And circle the other way. And come back to center. Let's all look over to the right. And center. And to the left. And center. And up. And center. And chin to chest. And center. Release it. Shake it out. Let the energy move down your arms. Let's come to all fours. Inhale your right arm up to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, thread the needle. Right fingertips reach as far as they can reach. Right side of your face, right shoulder on the mat. Straighten your arm out in front of you or wrap it behind you. Let yourself just kind of melt in the floor, into the floor, feeling it on your right shoulder blade. And bring your hand back to center, unravel out of the pose. Inhale your left arm up, take a deep breath in. And exhale, thread the needle. Fingertips reach as far as they can, left ear, left shoulder onto the mat. Maybe you straighten your right arm out in front of you or you bind it behind you. Good. And unravel out of the pose, unwind, and come back to all fours. Place your hands a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Spread out those fingers. Press your palms firmly into the floor, shoulders back. Curl your toes under, lift up, and just walk it out. Bending one leg and then the other, loosening up your calves and hamstrings. Noticing how your body's feeling. And let's all bring our weight into the balls of our feet. Bend your knees and push your hips back over your ankles. And lengthen in and up through your inner thighs, reaching that tailbone high to the sky. Take a deep breath, inhale. And maybe straighten your legs, lengthening our spine. Take another deep breath. And exhale. Look to the top of your mat. Walk forward to the top of your mat. Place your feet hip distance apart. Bend your knees. Let your chest rest on your legs. Grab onto opposite elbows. Let your head rest in between your arms. Bring the weight more to your toes and in your ankles. Take a deep breath, inhale. And exhale out of your mouth, make some sound, baby lion's roar. And inhale. And exhale. Release the stress out of your body. Inhale. And exhale. Just about your tongue. Inhale. And exhale. And gently rock side to side. Maybe bending one leg, straightening the other to help yourself move side to side. Like gravity, lengthen your spine. And release your fingertips, toe heel your feet closer together, bend your knees, roll up vertebra by vertebra, engaging your abdominals as you come up. Roll the shoulders back, palms face out. Inhale your arms up. Grab onto your left wrist, get taller, and reach over to the right as your hips go to the left. Engaging your abdominals, protect your back. And come back to center. Inhale, grab onto your right wrist, get longer. And reach over to the left as your hips go to the right. Creating more length in our right side bodies. Back to center, palms together, cross at your thumbs. Inhale, lift your heart center up to the ceiling, just for a slight little arch. And exhale your hands to your heart center, Samasthiti. And if you like, revisit your prayer, your intention from the beginning of class. Release your hands, inhale your arms up, take a deep breath in. Exhale, swan dive down, standing forward fold. Reach for the floor, bend your knees if you're not touching the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen, tailbone back, heart forward, hands on your shins. Exhale, hands on the mat, right foot all the way back, step back into runner's lunge. Make sure that you step back far enough so that your left knee is over your left ankle. Drop your back knee. Keep your belly on the front leg. So place your left hand on your left leg, and then you're gonna roll your shoulders back, push down into that hand, maybe lift your right arm up, depending on that back knee, how it's feeling. And release down. Spider fingers on your side. See if you can shift your hips back and straighten that front leg a little bit and flex the foot. Tailbone reaches back and up. What? The hamstring point today. And shift forward. Let's bring our hands, both arms, into the inside of our front leg. And see if you can inch your back knee back a little bit. Inch it back a tiny bit. Just listen to your own body here. Point your back toe and just see if you can come down. Maybe bring your left shoulder underneath your left knee a little bit and melt down to the floor. Just let your head, just whatever you feel here, getting a deeper stretch. Good. Listening to your own body. Take some deep breaths in and out. Inhale to rise. Let's bring our front foot out and around, engage your belly, and push back to embryo version child's pose. Arms by your side. Inhale, push up to all fours. Exhale, curl your toes under, push back to down dog, lift the hips up and back. Take a deep breath, inhale, and exhale. Look to the top of your mat, walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands on your hips, elbows up, chin up, chest up, rise. Push down to rise up. Inhale, your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center, CTD. Inhale your arms up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, swan dive down, standing forward fold. Bend your knees if you're not touching the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands on the mat, left foot all the way back, step far back so that you can come into a runner's lunge. The front knee is over the ankle. Drop the back knee down. Bring the front foot forward. Yeah, good. Keep your belly low and just push your hips to the floor a little bit. Let your hips sink down. Your belly is on the front leg, right hand on top of the leg. And then you're going to just push down, roll the shoulders back, lift the heart up, left arm up. Push down, push into that front ankle, front heel. Breathe into that left groin. And release. Spider fingers frame you. Shift your hip evenly back. Pull that right hip back and stretch down, listening to your own body. Reach that tailbone up and back. Heart reaches for your toes. And shift your weight forward. Lower your hips down. Right arm in the inside. Inch your back knee back. Point your back toe. Inch it back a little bit more. Oh, no, you're good. And guide your right shoulder underneath your right knee. And then melt down to the floor. Maybe your knee opens out to the side. Maybe it hugs in. Whatever feels good to your body here. And it doesn't matter if you know how low you go. Just feel the stretch. Push your own edge. Take some deep breaths here. Two more deep breaths. Inhale to rise. Bring that foot out and around. And push back into embryo version child's pose. Inhale, push up to all fours. Curl your toes under, push back to down dog. Lift those hips up and back. Take a deep breath, inhale. And exhale. Let's walk our hands back to our feet this time. All the way back to your feet. Place your hands on your hips, elbows up, chin up, chest up, rise. Good. Place your feet underneath your, get situated if the ground's a little bit uneven. We're gonna hug our right knee into your chest. Might be, hard on this ground, but. And release. Hug your left knee into your chest. And release. Turn your right foot out. If you want to grab a tree to hold on to, do that. Place your right foot. Turn your right foot out. Place it on the inside of your calf or the inside of your inner thigh for tree pose. Place your hands at your heart center. Ground yourself. If you want, grow your branches. Bring your palms together. Bring them to your heart center. Good. Release your foot. Turn your left foot out. Place it on your calf or the inside of your inner thigh. Avoid your knee. This is good to ground us. And grow your branches. Bring your palms together, bring them to your heart center, release your foot. Good. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, swan dive down, reach for the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands on the mat. Step back to push-up position. What? And let's lift our right foot up just an inch. Get a little strength. And release. Lift your left foot up an inch. Good, and release. Either drop to your knees, chaturanga, lower all the way down. Kick out your legs. Let's place our hands on top of our shoulders. Think about a pencil lying in between your shoulder blades, and you're gonna squeeze your shoulder blades together and break the pencil. Hands on top of your shoulders, inhale. Head up, heart up, chest up, squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back. If you can lift your elbows up, lift your elbows up. Then keep your shoulders where they are and open up your arms. Fly like a bird. Bring your left cheek to the mat, arms by your side, big toes touch. Ankles open up, release the lower back. Let your shoulders release forward. Connect your lungs to the earth. Right, lungs are grief. And feel the big earth underneath you. And place your right cheek on the mat. Place your chin on the mat, hands by your ribs, push up, push back. We're gonna come to all fours. Let us, let me think. Okay, lie onto your back. Trying to think how our knees are. Who has knee issues? Okay. So you're gonna have an option to either do number 4, or if you want to do a pigeon, you can do a pigeon, but pigeons can hurt your knees. So if you're not doing pigeon, that's pigeon, right? Lie on your back, straighten your right leg up. Cross your right foot on top of your left leg. Make a number 4, flex the foot, turn it out. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Reach your right arm in between your legs. Clasp both hands behind your left hamstring and pull both legs towards your chest. Push that right elbow into the right inner thigh to open up that hip. Use your shoulder muscles, pull your shoulders down to the floor. You can maybe let your head relax. And release down, unravel your leg. If you're in pigeon, push back to down dog. If you're on your back, straighten your left leg up, flex the foot, turn it out, cross your left foot on top of your right thigh. Oh, push your knee away from you. Make a number 4 with your legs. Reach both arms up to the ceiling. Sky. Then reach your left arm in between your legs. Pull both legs up, clasp behind your right hamstring. Use your shoulder muscles, pull them down, and push that left elbow into that inner thigh to get a deeper hip stretch. Nice to do it up here. So different. Mm-hmm. Take 2 more deep breaths. Inhale to rise. Either if you're on your back, release your legs, hug your knees into your chest. If you're in down pigeon, push back to down dog, realize your knees out. And then we'll all come down and lie on our backs. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Place your feet wider than the distance of your mat, or at least on the edge, nice and wide, bending them. And we're going to do windshield wipers. Stretch your arms up over your head and just let both knees fall over to the right. Stretch from fingertips to knees. If you want, place your right foot on top of your left knee to help with that stretch. Get that psoas. Did you make that noise? Oh. And release, bring both knees back up to center. And let your knees just fall over to the left. Stretch from fingertips to knees. And maybe place your left foot on top of your right knee to help with knee lower. And release. Put both knees into your chest, rock side to side. Keep your lower back on the side. Let's come into happy baby pose. Reach your arms in between your legs, flex your feet, grab onto the outsides of your feet. Use your shoulder muscles, pull your shoulders to the floor, pull your knees by your side. If you want to straighten your legs for a straddle, do that. If you want to be in happy baby pose and rock side to side, do that. Whatever feels good to you here. And release, hug your knees into your chest. Roll off to the side. And lie on your side on your mat with your right hand and your right head. I'm just gonna directly lie on your side. Straighten your legs out long. Place your left spider fingers in front of you. Kick your left leg out in front of you and flex the foot, making a 90-degree angle with your leg. With your right toe, clasp your right toes onto the floor and pivot your right leg so maybe the top of the thigh comes on the floor a little bit more. Then bend with your left arm, bend your right leg and reach to the pinky side of your foot. Push your right hip into the mat and pull your foot closer to your bottom if you can. Just getting a safe quadricep stretch. Huh? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
I do.
Can I move it over?
Sure. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
And release, lay onto your back. Roll over to the other side. Place your head in your hand. Right spider fingers in front of you. Place your right leg out in front of you, the top one. Flex the foot, make a 90-degree angle with your legs. Pivot, clasp your left toes on the mat. Pivot that leg to get the top of the thigh more onto the floor. Then bend the left leg. Grab onto the pinky side of your foot. Bend your elbow out to the side. Pull your ankle towards your bottom. Good. And push that left hip or push the hip into the floor to get more of a quadricep stretch. And release. Lie onto your back, hug your knees into your chest, rock side to side. Squeeze your nose to your knees, squeeze everything in and together, squeeze tight. And open up to Shavasana, final resting pose. Open up your arms, open up your legs. Get comfortable. Let your brain settle back to the back of your head. Let your eyeballs settle into the back of their sockets. If you're holding on to any residual tension, let it go with an exhale out of your mouth. Let the space between your eyebrows relax. Let the skin over your face soften. So much so that your facial features almost disappear. Let the muscles around your lips relax. Let your jaw completely relax. Let the back of your head almost spread out wider on the earth underneath you. Let your shoulders be open and heavy. The backs of your arms be heavy, relaxed. Feel how supported your back is by the big earth underneath you. It's almost as if the earth can cradle you and hold you, and you can release any muscle tension, you can let go, control. You just notice your breath moving in and out at its own rhythm, like the waves of the ocean, rolling in and rolling out. Even though your eyes are physically shut, notice all the light all around you. And deeply breathe that light into your heart center. Expand that light out into every single cell of your body, even beyond the physical body, the subtle body, the space around you, creating a circle of light in front of you, sides of you, above you, circle of protection, love. Let your awareness go deeper and deeper into your heart center in the center of your chest. Yogis believe it's a meeting space for the physical and subtle body. At the front of your heart center, see a huge red door, and walk towards that big red door. Open the door, step through it, close the big door behind you, and walk on a path deeper and deeper into your heart center. Noticing the ground underneath you. Walking into the moon side of your body. The moon is out, lighting up your path. Beautiful stars are out. Continue to walk deeper and deeper into your heart center. Noticing all that you see around you. It's an ancient forest, a tropical island. Take note of the landscape. Continue to walk deeper and deeper into your heart center. For distance, see a bench and walk towards the bench. When you get to the bench, take a seat on the bench. Feel a cool breeze on your forehead. Notice how easy it is to breathe in the center of yourself. How comfortable, how safe you feel. And invite anyone you'd like to sit beside you on the bench. Ancestor, guide, God. And our reading today is from Martin Krechel. Grief expressed out loud, whether in or out of character, unchoreographed and honest, for someone we have lost, for a country or a home we have lost, is in itself the greatest praise we could ever give them. Grief is praise, because it is a natural way love honors what it misses. You're ready. Start making your way out of your heart center, walking back to the front of it. Thanking your gods, your spirits, your ancestors being with you. Start deepening your breath. Maybe wiggle your fingers and toes. You move your head side to side. Extend your arms up over your head. When you're ready, hug your knees into your chest. Roll off to the side. When you're ready, come to easy seated position on your mat. Placing your hands at your heart center, sitting up nice and tall. Take a deep breath. Inhale your arms up over your head. Exhale your hands to your third eye. May you always know your truth. Place your hands at your throat chakra. May you always speak your truth. And place your hands at your heart center. May you always live your truth. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks for coming. Thanks for having me.